day everyone. Today we're going to discuss the topic about solving problems involving rational algebraic expression. Here's our example. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, a province in one town opted to buy rice from 3 different suppliers for its people. Supplier A provided 1/2 of the total amount of sacks, Supplier B provided 1/4, and Supplier C provided 50 sacks. If the total number of sacks purchased is 1,550, how many sacks were bought from Supplier A? We're going to provide the steps to solve this problem. Step 1. Represent the unknown. Let us use any variables to represent that number. I'll use any variable from A to Z, so we're going to use the variable X to be our number. So let X be the unknown total number of sacks of rice purchased from supplier A. After that, we can now transform our word problem into mathematical sentence. So we'll illustrate the number. 1/2 X be the number of rice purchased in supplier A. 1/4 X be the number of rice purchased in supplier B, and 50 be the number of rice purchased in supplier C. Let us go in step 2. Decide what mathematical operations should be used, and we're going to use the addition because we will going to know the total number of sacks of rice purchased from the 3 different suppliers. Now that we have our mathematical operations, we're going next to the step 3. Apply the mathematical operations to be used. And now we will going to write the number 1/2 X plus 1/4 X plus 50 equals 1,550. We all know that the equivalent of 1/2 X is X over 2, 1/4 X is X over 4, and we will going to transpose the 50 to the right side, and it will become 1,550 minus 50, which is the total of 1,500. Since we have the different denominators, to get this, we have to find the least common denominator of X over 2 and X over 4. The common denominator they have is 8. To get the 8, we have to multiply the numerator and the denominator of X over 2 to 4. Same as well for X over 4, to be multiplied by 2. And we're going to cross multiply it. X times 4 equals 4x, 2 times 4 equals 8, plus x times 2 equals 2x, and 4 times 2 equals 8, with a total of 1,500. To cancel out the denominator, we have to multiply it by 8. And to the right side also, we have to multiply the 1,500 and the 8. And here we have it. We have 4x plus 2x equals 12,000. 4x plus 2x is equals to 6x. And we have to cancel the 6 to get the x. And 12,000 divided by 6 is the total of 2,000. This is the value of x. Substituting the value of x equals 2,000 for supplier A, we get 1/2 x equals 1/2 times 2,000 equals 1,000. And for the last step, step 4, verify your answer. To verify our answer, we have to write the number that we used earlier, which is 1/2 X plus 1/4 X plus 50 equals 1,550. Since we already have the value of X, which is 2,000, we will going to change the X into 2,000. We have 1/2 times 2,000 plus 1/4 times 2,000 plus 50 equals 1,550. 1/2 times 2,000 is 1,000. 1/4 times 2,000 is 500. Plus 50 equals 1,550. 1,000 plus 500 plus 50 equals 1,550. And the total is 1,550 is equals to 1,550, which is true. And here's our example number 2. Josh can travel 60 miles on his motorbike at the same time. It takes John to travel 35 miles on his bicycle. If John rides his bike 25 miles per hour slower than Josh rides his motorbike, find each rate. We are going to present it in step, and this is step number 1. Represent the unknown. Let x be the number of motorbike in miles per hour. Then x minus 25 represents the rate of bicycle in miles per hour. Always remember, distance equals rate times time. So equivalent time equals distance over rate. I use x as my variable to the number, and this time we're going to illustrate the number. Time for the motorbike is equals to 60 over x. Time for the bicycle is equal to 35 over x minus 25. The time for motorbike is equivalent to the time of bicycle. We are going to proceed to the next step, which is step 2, decided what mathematical operations should be used. In here, we are going to use the division because as I told you, remember distance equals rate times time, equivalent of time equals distance over rate. So here's the number, 60 over x equals 35 over x minus 25. Next is the step 3. Apply the mathematical operations should be used. Since we already decide what operations should be used, then this is going easier. We already have the number, and all we have to do is to multiply it. In here, we are going to cross multiply. Remember, cross multiply. It becomes 60 times x minus 25 equals 35 times x. Distributing the number, 60 times x equals 60x minus 60 times 25 equals 1,500 and equal to 35x. We are going to transpose the 1,500 to the right side as well as the 35x to the left side. And it becomes 60x minus 35x equals 1,500. 60x minus 35x with a total of 25x equals 1,500. Cancel out the 25 and divide the 1,500 to 25 and it becomes 60 as a total equivalent of x. We already got the value of x as 60, and let us now substitute this value to the expression that represents the rate of bicycle in miles per hour. Substituting the value of x equals 60, we got x minus 25. Why x minus 25? Because x minus 25 represents the rate of bicycle in miles per hour. The x becomes 60 minus 25 with a total of 35. So, the rate of the motorbike in 60 miles per hour and the rate of the bicycle is 35 miles per hour. We are going to proceed in example number 3. A rice retailer purchased 300 sacks of rice within 3 months. He purchased 1/3 of the total number of sacks of rice in the first month, 2/5 in the second month, and 40 sacks in the third month. We are going to provide a step to this problem just like in example 1. So step 1, represent the unknown. Let x be the unknown total number of sacks of rice purchased in the first month. I use x as my variable to the number, so we're going to illustrate the number. 1/3 x equals be the number of rice purchased in first month, 2/5 x be the number of rice purchased in second month, and 60 be the number of rice purchased in third month. Next is the step 2, decided what mathematical operations should be used. For this problem, we're going to use the addition for us to know the total number of sacks of rice purchased in 3 months. This is the number, 1/3 x plus 2/5 x plus 60 equals 500. Since we already have our mathematical operations, we are going to proceed to step 3. Apply the mathematical operations should be used. And this is the number, 1/3 x plus 2/5 x plus 60 equals 500. We are going to multiply the 1/3 to x and 2/5 to x so that we can come up with x over 3 plus 2x over 5 equals 500. Transpose the 60 to the right hand side and becomes 500 minus 60 with a total of 440. As you can see, we have different denominators. To get the answer, we have to get the LCD of x over 3 and 2x over 5. The common denominator they have is 15, and to get the 15, we have to multiply the numerator and the denominator of x over 3 to 5, same as well 2x over 5 to 3. We are going to multiply the number. X times 5 equals 5x over 15. 2x times 3 equals 6x over 15 with a total of 440. To cancel out the denominator, we have to multiply it by 15. Same as well to the right hand side of 440 multiplied to 15. And now we have 5x plus 6x equals 6,600. 5x plus 6x equals to 11x with a total of 6,600. We have to cancel out the 11 to get the x. And divide the 6,600 to 11, so we come up with x equals 600, which is 600 becomes the total number or the value of x. We got the value of x as 600. Let us now substitute this value to the expression that represents the number of sacks of rice purchased in the first month, which is 1/3 x. Substituting the value of x equals 600, we got 1/3 x, and we're going to change the value of x to 600, and it will become 1/3 times 600 with a total of 200. And for the last, we're going to verify our answer with the step 4. The number is 1/3 x plus 2/5 x plus 60 equals 500. 1/3 times 600 plus 2/5 times 600 plus 60 equals 500. We are going to multiply the 1/3 to 600, and it will become 200. The 2/5 times 600, it will become 240 plus 60 equals 500. 200 plus 240 plus 60 equals 500. 500 equals 500, which is true. For example number 4, one number is 3 times another. The sum of the reciprocal is 4. What are the two numbers? Step 1. Represent the unknown. We have our given. Let x be the number, then 3x is the another number. And we are going to illustrate the number. 1x is the reciprocal of the number. 1 over 3x is the reciprocal of another number. Step 2. Decided what mathematical operations should be used. And we are going to use the addition, and it will become 1 over x plus 1 over 3x equals 4. Let's proceed to step 3. Apply the mathematical operations should be used. We are going to multiply the number by 3x because the common denominator they have is 3x. And it will become 3x times 1 over x plus 3x times 1 over 3x equals 3x times 4. 3x times 1 equals 3x divided by x with a total of 3 plus 3x times 1 equals 3x over 3x equals 1 with a total of 3x times 4 equals 12x. 3 plus 1 equals 12x. Then 4 equals 12x divided by 12 to get the x. Then we come up with 4 over 12. The final answer is x over 1/3, and this becomes the number. Substitute to 3x to get the other number. 3x, change the x into 1/3 and it will become 3 times 1/3 equals 1 is the other number. Last but not the least, the step 4, verify your answer. Change the x into 1/3 and it will become 1 over 1/3 plus 1 over 3 times 1/3 equals 4. Becomes 3 plus 1 over 1 equals 4. 3 plus 1 equals 4. With the total of 4 equals 4, which is true. Therefore, the number is 1/3 and the other number is 1. That's the end of our discussion. Thank you for watching.
This is a